Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Hey guys. So I was afraid that that was going to happen. I'm using the native YouTube app, so the orientation was not correct. So this is what we got. I'm outside in the parking lot waiting for Mrs. DutyRon. Hi, Integrity Means All. Good morning. Thank you for joining. This is going to be a fast one. As you can see, I'm in the sunlight here. So, hi, Deidre. Cassandra, good morning. It's afternoon by me, but good morning wherever you guys are tuning in from. I'm going to try to put this on here like this. Okay, I think that works. I put it on the holder. I'm in the Tesla. Hi, Martha. Good to see you, Blondie1025 Moms. I haven't done one of these live streams in over a year, and it feels good to just hang out and talk with you guys. Hi, Connie. Hi, Lorna. Wendy, Tammy, CJ. Hello. Where are you tuning in from? Let me know. Suffolk County. Good to see you. I'm going to be heading out there later. I will be in Suffolk County today. Hi, Diane. How's everybody doing? So I tried to put the phone in landscape, but unfortunately it wasn't working out for me. So this is how we got to do it today. Hi, Jane. Sheba, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Hi. So this again is one of my favorite things to do is just to go live with you guys and just to chit chat and talk. And I haven't done that in a long time. So it's been quite a bit. It's been quite a bit since I've done something like this. So let's see, a little bit of echoing. So let's take this off. Let's take the Bluetooth off and we'll kill the echo. Should go away. Hold on. Let me put this back in. All right, that should do it. That should kill the echo, hopefully. Let's make sure. All right, so the echoing should be gone. I'm now connected to the microphone attached to the to my Samsung device. Let me know in the chat if the audio is good. Hi, Juanita, Janine, Allison BD. Sounds good to me. Hi, Evie, Cecina. Roll Tide is here. Schmitty. We got it. Wait a minute. Hold on. We got snow yesterday. Yuck. Keep that over there. Hi, Mercina, Dark Willow. Good to see you. Thank you to all the channel members, Patreon supporters, everyone who's hanging out with us and been with us from day one. Always great to see my Canadian friend, Mel Stiller, Martha. Thank you for joining. What's everybody doing? I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. I really do. I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. Hi, Emily, New Jersey Robin. Great to see you. Thank you. I look good, but you said I look good. Thank you. I'm not saying I look good. I'm saying that I don't feel great, but the wonders of cameras and all kinds of stuff could help quite a bit. New York Mom, Adrian, thank you so much for being here. Crystal. So a little bit of update. I had a great Thanksgiving. I went to my sister-in-law's house out in Long Island in Nassau County. So we didn't have to cook or clean anything, and that was great. So Mrs. DutyRon and I decided that if we did Thanksgiving, it would be at somebody else's house. So of course our family stepped up, and my sister-in-law said come on over. So that's what we did. We went over there and we hung out with my sister-in-law, my brother-in-law, bunch of great people. Rhino Girl, good to see you. Thank you for joining. I'm just looking at the chat to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Kick Pick says, we got 4 feet of snow. What? Upstate New York got hammered with snow. You probably are upstate New York. But, oh my God, 4 feet? Am I reading that right? You got 4 feet of snow? Holy shiitake mushrooms. That is insanity at its best. Insanity at its best. 4 feet of snow. When you think of 4 feet of snow, you think of Alaska. Was that up in upstate New York? Oh my God, 4 feet. Yikes. That's like, that's over the top. So yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, I tell you. Um, so my wife is at her favorite place. She's at HomeGoods. So this is not like a Christmas shopping detail, but yeah, kick pick. I was reading about it. Hey, Ed Wallace is here. Good to see you, Ed. So she's in her favorite place, HomeGoods. She's buying some stuff, and then we're gonna go out and see my stepmom out in Suffolk County. I think, but I'm starting to get a really bad headache right now, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna go. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Yes, that's a good one. Ed Wallace is in the chat. Regina Carter, good to see you. Thank you, Evie. And the history chick, that's her daughter. Thank you so much for the support. So I'm on security detail. I got a full view of the front door. Mrs. DutyRon is inside doing her thing in HomeGoods. And when she comes out, you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go like this with the camera. Say hi to everybody, Mrs. DutyRon. Say hi to everyone. And she's going to be like, get that effing camera off of me. But she'll say hello to everybody quick. But let me know in the chat real quick by putting a 1 if the audio is good. Let me know if it's not, because before someone said it was echoing, I had a pair of earphones on. So the earbuds were making it echoey, I guess. So just let me know that it's okay. I'm using the phone's audio that's attached to my Samsung device. Okay, so it looks like we're good. We're good. Okay, cool. I didn't think it would be echoing. Jane, she is not a camera person. You are right about that. Hey, also, Texas Lassie, good to see you. So also, everybody in the chat that's here, I know you guys are all OGs, but some of you might be relatively new. How many of you guys like these little car chats? I used to do them a lot, and I stopped doing them because it was hard to have a balance. Like, some people liked them, some people didn't like them. But how many of you guys like this real life, in real life kind of live streaming? And I like to do these not all the time, just some of the times. Laura Thompson says I love them. Lorna McKenzie loves them. I know Princess Mitch loves them. I hope you're feeling better, Mitch. Princess Mitch, I know you had surgery. I hope you're feeling better. New York Mom loves them. So I'm going to go back because the chat is really going fast. There's like 400 people that are just all, whew, it's going so quick. So some people like them. Some people love them from Periscope. Ron, honk your horn. I'm not going to scare my wife. I'm going to tell you why. Obviously I'm good to my wife every day, but today I especially have to be good to her because she was really crying early this morning because my brother-in-law, who we were over my brother-in-law and my sister's house for Thanksgiving, his dog, Jack, they're going to be putting him down today. He's got like all kinds of kidney and liver, or some type of liver or kidney failure. He's been fighting like a lot of sickness in the last 2 years or so, maybe more. And they decided to put him down. And my wife who's not really a big crier, like one of the partners in her firm, older guy, 95, he passed away, and she really didn't even cry when he died. But she was sad, but she's not like a crier. She was sobbing this morning. So I have to be really extra nice to Mrs. DutyRon today because she just loves animals. Like, she actually said to me yesterday, I think I love animals more than I love people. And she was kidding, but she was just so upset. I'll just say that. And I mean, so he's putting him down today, and he's a Havanese. His name is Jack. Beautiful dog, friendly, decent size, not one of these smaller Havanese, but he's got such a great personality. And what we're worried more about is that, we're more worried about my brother-in-law than obviously the dog's in pain, and he made a decision to put him down because he doesn't have a good quality of life. He's not eating, not drinking anymore. And the vet sent him home, Jack home, when he was, at the vet getting treatment. And they said there's nothing more that we could do for him. So he made a decision today to go and put him down. So, before we went out, I caught my wife. She was crying in the living room, and, I sat with her, and I got her a box of tissues and sat with her. And it's just so sad. It obviously makes me sad too, because he's been a part of the family for like 14 years, 13, 14 years. And if you look at him, he doesn't look like he's not healthy. It's just he's getting skinnier because he's not eating. And it's just so sad. So I'm not going to beep the horn. I'm not going to beep the horn when she comes up. Maybe if it was on another day, I might make the Tesla fart to do like the farting noise. That would get her mad and make her laugh at the same time. But at this particular time, I'm not going to do that. So yeah, animals are so important, Diane. And how many people here, like Diane from New York, is from the Periscope days? How many people have been watching since Periscope back in 2016 when I used to go live with Joey Brooklyn and all those cats, all the cats from Periscope, cats. I like this. That's a funny word with the cats from Periscope. Lisa Marie. I want to see how many people. Princess Mitch, New York Mom. Somebody said, God, please send me a rich white woman. That's a good one. That comment just stood out to me. It was pretty funny. So many people from the Periscope days. Interesting. I found you in the middle of the pandemic. Wow. Periscope once. Oscar is good. Oscar's 16 years old. Oscar is 16. He's doing pretty damn good for a 16-year-old dog. He's in decent health. He has a little bit of, vision issues. But Oscar's pretty damn good for a 16-year-old dog. Red Rose says, my dog has a tumor. I found you in the beginning of Idaho 4. My dog has a tumor. He took a turn for the worse yesterday. I feel for you too. Oh, I'm so sorry, Red Rose. So sorry. Dogs are like, we get attached to dogs like they're humans, right? It's like losing a human being. So it is what it is. So Stop Changing Your Handles came over from Oblivious Mentions because she told me I wear black Nike ankle socks, and I do. I do. I have them on right now. As a matter of fact, I could show you that I'm wearing black. They might not be Nike, but black ankle socks right now. I might not have a Nike brand on, but I definitely do have black ankle socks on. And when my wife comes in the car, you guys can ask her. Snappy Dog, thank you for becoming a member. When my wife comes back in the car, you guys can ask her if I wear, what kind of socks I wear. She knows. She buys them for me, so she knows. I had to put my 18-year-old dog down, and now my 15-year-old dog is doing the same. It's so hard. It is so hard. It's so hard. I was at the car wash yesterday, Diane. I was at the car wash yesterday. Long time watcher, DutyRon. Don't always comment. Yes, sorry about your pup. Yeah, it's my brother-in-law's dog, but it's like a family dog. Stop Changing Your Handles. Welcome to the DutyRon family. Thank you for joining. Thank you to everyone who's given super chats and stuff. I might have missed a few. Rhino Girl, good to see you. All right, let's talk a little bit about my cancer. And I know that I don't like to bog you guys down with this cancer stuff because it is depressing, but it is part of what I'm going through. Next Monday, a week from tomorrow, I'm going to start the radiation therapy. So I love that you guys are continuing to pray for me. I keep getting messages, cards, DMs on social media, all kinds of correspondence from you guys. And I need the prayers. Just keep them coming, because this particular cancer, lymphoma, follicular lymphoma, it's a difficult one because it reoccurs often. So lymphoma is going to be something. It's going to be something that I'm going to continually have to deal with on a regular basis. So every 6 months for the next 2 years or so, I'll be getting PET scans. Yeah, Ed Wallace, I agree. Dogs give unconditional love, and no dog, and no matter what is happening in one's life, they're always there for you. Absolutely, 100%. So this follicular lymphoma, although it's treatable, it's one that has a very high reoccurrence rate. In other words, it can come back in different areas in your body. So it's something that I'll be dealing with for the rest of my life. No, I won't bog you guys down continually talking about it. But right now, I want to get this mass that's in my cheek here, and it's moving. It actually started out right here, and now it's up over here. it actually has moved up and into my, closer towards my eye. So it used to be when I first felt it right here, and now it, hold on, now it's right here. So it moved from here to here, and I'm worried that it's going to keep traveling. But so a week from today, we're going to be starting that radiation treatment. And listen, that's just me getting into my head. Maybe it really didn't move, but it really I felt it right here, and now it's up over here. But this radiation supposedly is supposed to kill this cancer, this tumor in my cheek, like quickly. And my next PET scan is March 13th of 2025. So hold on a second. Okay, good. Thank you, mods. You guys are awesome. I love the mods. I love the mod squad. You guys are freaking awesome. I swear to God, we have the best mods here on Crime Time with DutyRon because they don't miss a beat. Florida Pete, good to see you. So I'm hoping that the radiation kills this quickly, and then March 13th, when I go back in for the PET scan, they can't remove it surgically. When we go back in for the PET scan, hopefully they will take it out. Leanne Wilson, thank you for the 5. Praying for you so much. You're having a horrible time at the moment. It's thanks to you that I watch true crime on YouTube. Yeah, and I want to continue. I want to get back in the saddle and start doing the cases again, but I gotta gauge it on how I'm going to be feeling. So I feel like this urgency to come back now and start live streaming a little bit more, because I don't know what after December 9th and 10th about how I'm going to be feeling. But I probably will be feeling all right. I probably will be. Paisley Dreams, good to see you. Tracy Smith, thank you for the prayers. Wendy, don't push yourself. Thank you. I appreciate all those comments and stuff. So you guys are great. Karen, Legal Minded Friends, it was good to see you on Joey Brooklyn's channel last night. A year ago today, I landed in New York. Interesting. Sharing your anxieties is also part of the healing. Yes, yeah. I got a ton of them. I got a ton of anxieties. And I think this will continue on for some time, because I have to, each time I go for these PET scans, I got to cross my fingers and pray that everything will be okay, right? So it sucks, I'm really not going through withdrawals, Ed, because if I was going through withdrawals, I would go on. I keep myself busy with all other things that I'm not even thinking about YouTube. So that's the thing is I under the old terms, I would always force myself to go live and do something. Polygraph, good to see you. It is scary being diagnosed with cancer. It is. Florida Pete, great to see you. Ryan Investigative Group, good to see you, my friend Billy Ryan. Billy, did you have a birthday on Thanksgiving, or was that just me hallucinating? Was I going crazy? Was it your birthday on Thanksgiving, Billy? Because I sent you a happy birthday on Thanksgiving. Okay, good. I was going to say, I hope I'm not going crazy. Happy birthday, happy belated birthday, Billy Ryan. That is a freaking awesome birthday to have. Deco Paint and T, good to see you. Thank you. It will all work out. I don't doubt it. How great is it? If you guys could please give the video a thumbs up. We got 500 people watching, only 204 thumbs up. When Mrs. DutyRon comes back, I'm going to put her on. I've got to be gentle with Mrs. DutyRon today. Diane, good to see you. Jane, thank you. So I want to start getting back into it. I want to start getting back into doing some live streaming, but I'm going to have to do it at a slow pace, And again, if I was really, and I keep looking over here, because I want to make sure I see her when she's coming out. Sweet one, good to see you. No scarier words than a doctor saying you have cancer. Agreed, Ed. I'm telling you, October 16th, 2024 is when I found out myself that I had cancer. I read the report from Zwanger Persiri, and I read lymphoma. I sent those reports to you, Ed. But on October 16th at about, noon, I was in my office at work, and that was the day I will never forget, because I freaked out so much that like I felt like I was going to pass out. That's the best way I could describe how I felt on October 16th, 2024. I felt like I was going to pass out because I was freaked out. Like, reading that you have positive results for cancer, lymphoma, I just freaked out. That's the best way I could describe it. Aurora Knight, thank you for being here, and thank you for the support. I appreciate you. Yeah, so Zwanger Pasiri, I went all the way out to East Setauket to get a needle biopsy in my cheek. They wanted a fine needle biopsy in the cheek to actually find out what the inside, what was inside this mass in my cheek. Hi, Bonnie. Keep that cold in Canada, although today it's 38 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that equates to in Celsius. I'm sure Ed Wallace will come up with that in 2 seconds, the Celsius conversion, because he's a smarty pants. But it's cold here. Overnight, it was down below freezing, below 32 Fahrenheit. So I think that's like 22 or 18 Celsius. I don't know. Yeah, Pete, it's like old times in the car, just chilling out with you guys. God will heal you. Thank you. And the prayers do work. Rue, thank you for being here. Joey Brooklyn's popping in. Minus 11, or currently minus 11 in Alaska. Wow. Unbelievable. 32 is 0 Celsius. Thank you, Nancy. Appreciate it. Joey Brooklyn, hanging out in the chat. Beamer, Lexi. You guys are killing me. Mrs. DutyRon, I think, is coming out. Oh no, that's not her. I thought we had a sighting of Mrs. DutyRon. That was exciting. How many of you guys want me to put the camera on her just to say hi? Or put a 1 in the chat if you feel like you want me to do that. If you feel, and you know what? Look, I know my wife better than anybody. We've been together over 42 years. I know that won't upset her. It might actually make her laugh for a minute, and it might get her mind off of thinking about the dog. But I always tell her that you guys love her. I'm not going to piss her off. I always tell her that you guys love her and always say such nice things about her. And she doesn't believe me. She thinks that, like, oh, everybody's saying nice things about me, because what are they going to do? Say bad things about me? And you know, like, I know there's trolls out there and there's all nasty people, some, you know, mean people on the internet, and there have been some mean comments that, you know, get held for review or get moderated about me and about her too. So believe it or not, there are nasty people. But if I'm going to use my call, as Katina says, use your call, I'm going to do it, because I told her I was going to go live, and she knew. She knows. Look, we're together this long. She knows that I'm going to do it. I'm not going to upset her. Love the DutyRon family, says Debbie Hucker. Thank you. Ed Wallace says, you're my turkey and she's my gravy, and you are the stuffing. So we didn't have a complete Thanksgiving without Ed, because I was the turkey, she's the gravy. We needed the stuffing, for crying out loud. Where the hell were you, Wallace? No hate, DutyRon, just love. Thank you, guys. So let me know down below in the comment section, if you're still here watching on the replay, or if you're still here live. Let us know in the comments what you want us to cover the next case, because there's so much going on in the Stephen Stearns, Madeline Soto saga. That's a horrible, horrible case. The moms, the Kansas moms, there's the autopsies that were released. You have the Mendez brothers looking to get out after the holidays. January, there's supposed to be a hearing. Let me know if you want to hear about that. John Benet Ramsey, there's been stuff I've been seeing in the news as well. I think there's so many things. Karen Reed included. There was a hearing, but like Karen Reed, those, you know, law issues and stuff like that, we're not lawyers, so it's kind of not really something for us to dive into as far as our opinions on it. But I think when the timing's right, when Karen Reed trial starts to get closer to ramping up, we'll definitely, Ed and I will cover it, because we have so much to say about it. So much, you know, so much corruption and so much craziness that's gone on with the Sandra Birchmore and everything that's related to Karen Reed. It's a debacle what's going on, and I feel bad for the people who live in the state of Massachusetts, because it hurts them. It hurts the residents. It hurts the people of the great state of Massachusetts, the Commonwealth, and it hurts good law enforcers like myself and Ed. It really pains us. It's painful for us to see and hear those terrible allegations of corruption and so forth. So, Rhino Girl, thank you for loving on Mrs. DutyRon. I want to see if I have the comments on. I think the comments for me are on not on all. Let me see. I don't want to screw up the live stream. So I had it on top. I got to get all. So I'm sorry. I missed a lot of comments. I had it on top comments. I freaking knew it. I knew it. Shiitake mushrooms. All right. Jen Soto immediately. Nice ring. Thank you, Bubba. Thank you, Bubba Ganoush. I love the screen names. What's the difference between top and all? Do you know? Yes. So top comments are just the top. YouTube selects the top comments. If you don't select all, Joey, on the live, you miss a lot of people giving comments. So like people might think, well, DutyRon, why didn't he answer my comment? If you have it on top, then you're only going to get some of the ones that they think are most important. Yeah, Laura Thompson says Melanie Little covering Karen Reed pretty thoroughly. Yeah, we will cover the trial when it happens. But yeah, from a lawyer standpoint, you can't get much better than like her and all the LawTube people, a lawyer, Peter Tragos, and so many. You have so many choices, so many choices to watch as it pertains to these law cases. But Ed and I, we give you a different perspective from the investigator's perspective. So yeah, if you guys can, please give the like button. Let's get that like button. I'm looking at it up here, 285, 558. Mrs. DutyRon should be coming out soon. I'm hoping and praying that she comes out sooner than later, because I don't want to go past 30 minutes here with you guys. So it is what it is. And let me just see something. Hold on a second. John Benet Ramsey says Linda Vergata. She wants John Benet Ramsey. Three dots on the top will give like access. 318. Wow, that number jumped really fast. Thank you all for hitting it. So she is not at the doctor. She's at HomeGoods. She's shopping at HomeGoods. So Schmitty's in the chat. Why should YouTube select top comments? Should be to the left. It just I don't use the YouTube app. Look, I usually go live from the studio, so I use the Streamyard software, and this is not an issue, right? But when you use mobile live streaming with the native YouTube app, there's a lot of things to it. Like I wanted to broadcast in like this. I wanted to broadcast this way, but it doesn't let you unless you do some type of extra selections, and I just neglected to do those extra selections. So it was my fault. I screwed it up, but it is what it is, right? You can only do so much with this. Daniel Penny verdict. Marcina, she wants us to cover that. Never been to HomeGoods. Not a good shopper. Joe Ellie, this is one of my wife's favorite stores. She loves to come here. This actually makes her happy. When she shops here, this is her happy place. So when she said she wanted to go, and I saw that she was upset and crying today, I said, you know what, honey, I will take you I'll drive you there. I'll just drive you and I'll hang out outside. You could take your time and go in there and do what you got to do. Sherry Murray says, I really like watching Retired NYPD podcast. Real talk. You get it. Ed and I do not talk or do live streams on a script. We do everything straight off the cuff. No, nothing is scripted. We do some of our own research into the stories. You know, obviously we do our looking up and our research, but there's no script. We don't read you a story. We tell you what we know from our experience. And if you like that, that's what you get with us, you know? So the security detail is that I'm watching the front of the store. I'm watching, it's a joke within a joke. But I'm here on security detail with Mrs. DutyRon. Just go with it. Don't ask questions. I'm only kidding. You can ask as many questions as you want. But that's what it is. It's just kind of a quirky little thing that we named it. Judy, thank you. Love you and Ed. So much great information and insight. I appreciate that. And so does Ed. We really do. DC, Pacific Northwest, no questions asked here. Thank you, New Jersey, Robin. I try my best. I don't say I'm perfect, because anybody that says they're perfect is full of shit. But I do my best. It's cold today. Yeah. Joey, you were out there in the cold last night. Oh, my God. You were in the cold. That was brutal. Black Rose 11, good to see you. Looking forward to live shows. Onward and upward. So, that's it. I'm waiting for Mrs. DutyRon to come out, and I'm past the 30-minute mark. I don't want to disappoint you guys. So, thank you, New Jersey, Robin. She definitely used coupons if she had any. She's good like that. So, Philadelphia, Philly 1776 says, did the biopsy come back positive? Good. The needle biopsy, good. I'm waiting to get cancer treatment next Monday. December 9th is when I started. So I'm going to be getting radiation therapy. I know a lot of people are against it. A lot of people have sent me messages about radiation and chemotherapy that there's other options like holistic healing and all different kinds of things. And I get that, but I just want this cancer out. And it's stage 1, the most, the easiest cancer to attack as it pertains to this lymphoma, which is blood cancer. But you have to worry about these reoccurrences, which happen frequently. It's got a 60% reoccurrence rate, and that sucks because for the rest of my life, I'm going to have to keep checking. But how much do I have? How much time do I have? So I'm 60 right now. I hate to admit to that. I'm 60. So if I live another 20 years, it'll bring me to 80. And if I live 30, that'll be 90. So 20 to 30 years, I'm hoping, right? For the next 20 to 30 years, we'll just have to check. We'll have to just keep checking. But I'm not going to bog you guys down because I don't think I'll be live streaming when I'm 80 or 90. But this is just something that is a life-changing thing that I have to go through. And I'll deal with it just like anything else, life throws you, a curveball and you got to sit back and wait on it. That's a baseball term. So if I get thrown a really nasty curveball, I got to sit back and wait and hit that ball. So curveballs happen to everybody. We just get different variations of curveballs. So apple cider vinegar, yes, I do drink that. God bless you. Thank you, Ocean Girl. I hope you'll be streaming until you're 100, says Sweet One. Thank you. Kathy says, you have a great attitude, DutyRon. It's the only way to be. It's 70, just starting to feel old. Listen. Age is a number, right? But when you start getting ailments and things start happening to you, then that's when age, it starts to kick in. And I don't want to say kick in. Well, that's a bad word. When you have these ailments, age sometimes becomes a factor in how you operate. You could slow down, right? It could slow you down, yada, yada, yada. Hold on. I'm just trying to do something here because I think Mrs. DutyRon's coming. I want to just check something. Hold on, guys. Oy vey. Yes, she is here. Okay. Here she is, Mrs. DutyRon. I just wanted to check my message. So here she comes. Let's everybody be nice. Hey, babe. I'm live, just so you know.
Did you see Franklin's text?
I didn't. Just give me a second. She just got one bag. One bag in the back. There we go. HomeGoods. One bag. Everybody wants to say hi to you.
I can't right now.
But they just want to just tell you that they love you. No? Okay. She said no. It's a big NO. But there's the bag. There's the shopping bag. All right, guys. So we are going to abort the mission. Mrs. DutyRon doesn't want to say hello. She's not in the greatest mood. I got to look for a message from my son who's outside the country. So again, much love to you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out with us. And Mrs. DutyRon and I, we're going to carry on and go. Yes, a lot of hugs to Mrs. DutyRon and the family. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Okay, guys. We'll talk soon. Peace and love.